Hello everyone and welcome back to my Space Engineers survival series. The objective for this video is to attack that base and take all the loot, because it's just kind of sitting up there. The first thing I need to do is get some more hydrogen bottles, because I'm not going to take the Aberrant out. I just think it would be too risky to take the Aberrant out. I'm going to disassemble a couple of these just so I can get some iron. There we go, now we've got 3 bottles at our disposal, so I'm just going to have a look at the base and just to see what it is. Like the last thing, I'm going to hope this isn't armed, because that would be terrible. Okay, so what have we got over here? We have a small base, I want to say. Is it going to shoot at us? I don't think so. Oh, we got a second thing now. So there's 3 structures here, and we've got another thing that's just appeared over there. So, okay, this is good. I can probably take the Aberrant out and get this. So I will. I'll be back. I also want to mention that a viewer by the name of Mighty Asa, if that's how you pronounce it, I may have just butchered that, suggested that I use colours. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, what colour should we use for the Aberrant? Should we go completely gold? Well, I mean, it looks okay, but it's a bit over the top. What about? Okay. Well, the neon surface looks all right, I guess, but I don't think it works. Battered armor, maybe. How about frozen armor? That looks a bit weird. I have an idea. Disco armor. Where is that? Now I think if we give this a red paint job. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look nice? And you know what? Just to make it that little bit better, we're going to go for the green wheels. Just like that. There we go. Doesn't that look amazing? And you know what? I think this needs a bit of blue as well. So let's just do that. Let's just make it a nice turquoise colour. Make the drill nice and blue. Perhaps the batteries as well. Cargo container and the connector. Oh, look at the Aberrant. Perfect. That's an amazing colour combination. Thank you, Mighty Asa, for suggesting that I use colours. Of course, we're not going to forget about the base. Should we go for the disco armour for the base? I think we should. Let's go for a lovely lime green. Oh, doesn't that look lovely? Let's go for like that kind of colour, yeah. Give it a high value. There we go. So there we go. We've got colours. I think these are the best possible colour combinations. Okay, now we're ready to head over to the base. So we're heading to the November 0 supply drop. There it is. And there's also a Henderson claim over there. Not entirely sure what to expect from that. We'll just land here, get what we can. Perhaps we'll get some good tools or something. I don't think we need the light armor, to be honest. I think it would be more beneficial to get the blast doors, because they just have so many steel plates. By doing this, we're also getting back the resources that we lost from losing the cargo container, which was a fantastic thing that the game did for us. The second thing is over here. What do we got here? An interior turret, it looks like. It doesn't look like it's armed or even working. Is there any ammo in this? We'll find out when we grind it down. Yes, there is. We've got some magazines. Lovely. There was a third thing as well. It's just there. There it is. And it looks like that one has a cargo container attached as well. There we go. Right, now let's have a look. What have we got in here? Okay, so we've got quite a bit in here. Again, the tools, I'm going to be honest, I don't really need those tools. I could disassemble them, but I wouldn't really get much. I think it would be quite pointless. So I'm going to turn this on, and we're going to go over. Okay, so now we're going to head over to that second thing, but I'm not going to go too close because it could be armed. And to be honest, it's quite likely at this point. I've encountered 2 things and they haven't been armed. So it's far more likely that this one is going to be. And there's definitely a few more buildings as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop out a second. I'm going to put a camera on here. Oh, a lovely purple camera. There we go. And let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we've got... Yeah, there's a lot more going on with this one. This is a more interesting find. We've also got a building out there as well. Now, is this... Are we going to be shot at if we approach this? We're kind of sneaking towards this. And there's no weapons fire. Oh, there's another installation over there now. Wow, okay. This episode is just going to be hunting down these installations, blimey. Okay, doesn't look like this one's armed, so I'm going to hop back in the Aberrant. And let's see. You can see the point of the original base is up there as well, on that mountain. Very bad memories. I'm so glad I moved down here, just relocated. There was a comment about making improvements to the Aberrant, the way I could have the wheels facing down and use the thrusters. I will make a separate vehicle using that method at some point, but I'm going to keep the Aberrant for things like this because it's useful if it runs low on power. I can just land and use the wheels instead. So anyway, what have we got here? We've got a small cargo container here. Can we repair this? Or should we just... Yeah, let's just... Oh my, that's a lot of components. Got a few solar cells in there as well, I just noticed. So what else have we got? So okay, so we just got some normal tools. We don't really want them. And we got some pretty good stuff here. So we got some interior plates as well that we can grab from here. Oh my... What? 108k? I'm never going to be able to pick that up. Well, I probably am, but it would take a whole episode. So let's just see how much I can grab with... I'll see how much I can take with me. Can we get it in through here? The connector is out of storage. Okay, what else is around here? We've got a full kind of little base here. Okay, interesting. This is similar to the one I first found all those episodes ago. I believe that was episode 4. I may have found them. Now I also have to remember that this vehicle just gets heavier and heavier and heavier the more stuff I put in it. So I'm not going to put too much in it. One more thing over here. Perfect. Okay. Right, now we're going to head over to the other one, which I believe was in this direction. You know what? I might leave this one, and I'm going to focus on building up other things. It just occurred to me that we're 6 kilometers away already. But this is kind of more or less the direction that I flew in to go from the original base to here. I should also mention that during this survival series, I'm going to be progressively adding different mods in as I get more stuff, such as weapons mods and thruster mods, just to make it a bit more interesting and to add new stuff as I go along. Because I feel like with this, there's only so far I can go, but if I add different things, I can build much cooler stuff. Right, there we go. There appears to be a gap here where there wasn't one before. I'll fix that. Another suggestion, actually, was to build an AMW Motors dealership in that mountain up there. That's going to be the next thing I do. In fact, I'm going to start on that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab as many steel plates as possible, as well as the components needed to make a wind turbine so that this thing doesn't despawn. And there's another flipping thing over there. Okay, so this is the start of the dealership. Now, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to make these cars fly, but I'll figure out a way, don't worry. I'll deal with that. So what I also need to do is drill out the side here. In fact, what I could do is I could use this as my way of getting stone. So I'll just put a wind turbine here to stop it from despawning because it's a power source. And I'll just build this out a bit more. And I will move everything I have up to here. And then we will have the high ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disassemble this base. And I'm going to move it up to there. And it's going to become part of the dealership. I've also noticed it's getting darker as well, which isn't good. It's never a good thing. We'll just take these down. So by moving up to the mountain, I will also be escaping the wolves. We've been able to fit an entire base in this small ship, I want to say, although it's more of a car really. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video here, and I will carry on in the next episode where we will build a new base up here, and eventually it will become the dealership. So that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like, as I really do appreciate it. Consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. As I film this, I've just passed 150 subscribers, so I want to thank the 150 people who have subscribed to this YouTube channel. Feel free to join the Discord server. There's a few people in there now, and it's quite good for conversations about the game. And if you want to talk to me directly, I'm on there as well. If you have any video suggestions, please put them in the comments below, as I'll most likely read them and respond to them. Also, if you're considering buying Space Engineers or any of the DLC, consider using my link in the description below. Using it instead of going to the store directly helps me out, and it will allow me to make more videos like this one, and will help me improve videos in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.